Well, thank you so much for allowing me the time to share a little bit about who I am with all of you. I'm committed to stay here. I'm not going anywhere, whether I get elected or whether I become the president of the world. I'm here to stay, and I'm here to be a good community partner. Why should you, support my candidacy? I have over 2 decades of community organizing. I started organizing environmental issues since at age 11, back home in Colombia. I became the youngest commissioner for LADWP and established office hours, and the only commissioner that has ever done have an open door policy to open my home and my heart to all of you to hear your concerns. I'm a fearless advocate, and I am the fighter that you need. In our district right now, we need more affordable housing. We need more better services. We need trash pickup. We need better parking options. We need transit. We have so much work to do. And for the past few years, we have been distracted by the lack of leadership and by the corruption. And it's time for us to choose somebody new. I will become the first Afro-Latina to be elected in this district. And I hope that all of you join me, because we have a very thriving group of volunteers that come out with us all the time to talk to neighbors. So please check me out at auraforthepeople.com or come at the end of the afternoon, and I would love to share with you my information. Thank you so much, and I hope that I can earn your support.
You ask why I'm running. I'm running because I love my city, and I really love CD10. This is what it looks like because the city redistricted it this way. Redistricting is important, but the city's fairness or lack thereof is more important. We didn't get a special election. CD6 with Nuri Martinez, they got a special election. We deserved a special election. We, the residents of CD10 and especially Koreatown, need to be treated fairly. Why are we disrespected? Why are we not given the same rights as everybody else? I'm tired of not being treated equally, fairly. You know what? They said, hey, Grace Yoo, you're going to run for CD10 again, so we can't put you into that position, even though you came in second to Mark Ridley Thomas, right? Why? And then they appoint a woman, and I said, well, if you're appointing her, then she's going to have an advantage, so she should be not allowed to run. They didn't do that. The city wants people who will do what they want. I'm the fighter. I'm the status quo fighter, right? I will fight for you for just fair representation. I'm running because I believe in democracy. I was a poli-sci major. I'm an attorney, and I know we are not being treated fairly, and I will represent this community and all of CD10 fairly. Thank you so much. Grace4LA.com.
Thank each and every one of you for your time today. I'm running because I believe that when we work together, we can solve hard problems. And for over a decade, I've been fighting with you to make sure that those hard problems are solved. We know that the city tried to shut us out. And I believe we deserve better than the status quo. I think you think that as well. I believe that we should be able to have affordable housing, that one job should be enough. I believe that housing should be a human right in this community. I believe that our seniors should be taken care of, and that our young people should be able to have job and opportunities, and that we should be answering the question, how are we loving our neighbors as we love ourselves? It's true. I'm in West Adams. I live in Mid-City. This is K-Town. But at the end of the day, we are CD10. We have to build the coalition for CD10. We have to move as a people that are united and that are together. We have to move beyond the divisions and look at each other and say, how are my neighbors doing? As a city council person, that's what I want to do. I've been doing it for over a decade. I've been doing it as a pastor. I've been doing it as a community organizer. I've been doing it with LA Voice. I did it as a redistricting commissioner, and I want to do it with you. As your city council person, that is my commitment to you. I will always listen to you. I will always make sure I have an ear that we may not always agree, but when we come to a decision, I will stand by my convictions and I will fight for you. We deserve better than the status quo. We deserve to have our voices heard, and you deserve to have your voices heard. Anderson4LA.com.
Yeah, I'm finally standing up. So, look, if you're satisfied with the status quo, probably the people up here are not your candidate. If you're satisfied and trust the people who are in city council right now that they will ferret out corruption, then the people that showed up here today are probably not the people you want. If you believe you're being heard in City Hall every day and your concerns are being taken care of, then the people up here are not the ones you want in City Hall. At the end of the day, you want someone that's going to make a change. You want something different. You don't want people who are backed by the status quo, who want to keep things the same way, who do not want a disturbance in the force. They want to keep things the way it's always been, to go along and get along, that won't point out when someone's doing something illegal, will keep quiet and let them do the things over and over again. I'm one of those people that will not only stand up, I don't need their money, I don't need their endorsements, I don't need any of that. I just need you to have faith in me that I will make sure that you get what you want out of CD10. www.reggieforla.com.